bartender knows my name now, and the way I stare at the door, like you might walk in drenched in rain, say, sorry baby, no more. But it's just the wind rattling glass and the ice in my glass melting slow. Another hour, another shot, another place you won't go. Oh, it's the last call for my heart. Lights dimming, time to leave. But I'm still sitting in the booth where you said, don't wait for me. The jukebox plays our song, but it sounds all wrong tonight. 'Cause love's a bar that closed, and I'm locked inside. I wear your lighter in my pocket, never use it, just hold it tight. Engraved with always, though you left without saying goodnight. I flick it open sometimes, watch the flame dance in the haze. But fire don't warm you when you're gone, just burns the memory's face. Yeah, it's the last call for my heart. Shadows stretching long and thin. I tip my glass to the mirror, toast the ghost I've become since. You walked out that door like it weighed nothing at all. Left me paying a tab for a love that went dry in the fall. They say time heals, but time just taught me how to drown in cheap whiskey and quieter streets in this hollowed out town. I've memorized the cracks in the ceiling, the creak and stool 3. 'Cause looking anywhere else just reminds me of me without you. Tonight the rain's coming down, like the nights you left for real. I almost called your number, but my fingers froze on the dial. So I ordered one more beat and let the silence pour. 'Cause some wounds don't bleed, they just close the door. Oh, it's the last call for my heart, and I'm the only one left. The chairs are stacked, the floor's wet, and my soul's been bereft. You took the key when you left, so I can't even go home. Just me, this empty glass, and the ache in my bone. Last call, but no one's coming to take me away. Guess I'll sleep in the booth where your shadow still stays. Mm-hmm. the tears done run dry. I gave you all my daylight, and you left me in the dark. Now I'm singing to the silence with a half-broken heart. The coffee's cold, the bed's unmade, the door's still open wide, but the love that used to live here has already died. These blues keep following me wherever I go. Every street light whispers what I already know. You took the sun, left me shadows and pain. Now I'm drowning in the sound of your name. I tried to lose you in the bottle, but you float to the top. Tried to burn your memory down, but the fire won't stop. Your ghost sits beside me, smiling like a sin. And every night it starts all over again. The moon don't listen and the stars don't care. My prayers keep falling on empty. Yeah, I'm tired of crying, but the tears don't fade. Guess the blues don't die, they just learn to stay. These blues keep following me wherever I go. Every street light whispers what I already know. You took the sun, left me shadows and pain. Now I'm drowning in the sound of your name. My heart's been crying, but the tears done run dry. Still singing to the memory that refused to say goodbye. I still water the roses you planted by the gate, even though you swore you'd stay and left before spring's day. They bloom red as your promises, thorns sharp as your goodbye, and every petal that falls whispers why. Oh, why? Oh, your ghost walks my garden in the hush before dawn, tends the rose you started, then it's suddenly gone. I see you in the lilacs, hear you in the breeze, but the only thing that's real is the ache in the leaves. You said we'll grow old here, watch the jasmine climb the wall. Now I prune it back each summer just to keep it from falling. The tomatoes ripen heavy, the mint spreads wild and wide, but nothing tastes the same with you gone from my side. the sunlight used to play. Kneels where you knelt barefoot, then just fades away. I leave the gate unlatched, foolish I suppose, hoping dirt and memory might bring you home, but it don't. I found your glove buried neath the sage last May. Fingers curl like you were still holding yesterday. I didn't wash it, just tucked it in my apron seam, 'cause even ghosts need something to dream on. Last night I talked to the moon from the old wooden bench. Said, take his shadow with you, let my heart find a trench. In rain that don't remind me of his hands in the soil, but the moon just waxed silent and the earth stayed loyal. So I'll keep your ghost in my garden. It's the kindest place to grieve, where love still grows in silence and memories take root deep. You're gone from my arms, but not from this ground, and maybe that's mercy in a world turned upside down. Roses bloom, bees hum, your ghost stays, and I learned to grow around the empty space you left in the rose. You play our song at the diner now, on the old jukebox by the door. Some couple sways in the aisle like they've never heard before. I freeze mid-sip, coffee gone cold in my hand, 'cause that melody's ours and you're not here to understand. Oh, no one sings our song, but the silence in my room. No one knows the words like I do. In the dark of the moon, it plays in grocery aisles, on radios, in strangers' cars, but it's just noise to them and a wound to my heart. You sang it off key that night on the fire escape. Said this is our anthem, wrap me in your coat like grace. Now every note's a photograph I can't put away. A perfect moment rusted by the price we couldn't pay. just a tune they borrowed. Don't know it's stitched with promises we couldn't follow. They tap their feet, hum along, never feel the sting that this sweet little melody buried everything. I asked the DJ once to take it off the list. He said, honey, it's a classic, ain't no reason to miss. But classics don't bleed when the chorus starts to play, and mine still does every single day. Last week I heard it in an elevator, soft and clean. Press the emergency stop just to catch my breath unseen. Stood there in the quiet, tears hot on my cheek, while the world moved on and I stayed weak. Oh, no one sings our song, but I still hear it loud in the hum of the fridge, in the thunder in the crowd. It's everywhere you're not, and that's everywhere I am. A ghost duet with no partner, no plan. They say music heals, but what if the cure is the very thing that reminds you you're alone? I pawned your ring last Tuesday down on 5th and Vine. Said I needed rent money. Truth was I couldn't bear its shine. Watched the clerk wear cold in his palm. No questions, no grace, just cash and a receipt for the love I couldn't keep in place. Oh, it's a secondhand ring now, passed from hand to hand. Once meant forever, now just scrap the jewel I can't understand. I see it in my dreams on some stranger's finger bright, while I'm left with the hollow where it used to sit so right. You gave it to me barefoot under that busted street lamp glow. Said it ain't much, but it's all I got. Just don't let it go. I wore it through rain, through layoffs, through every storm we knew. Now some woman's wearing it, thinking it's brand new. Yeah, it's a secondhand ring. fears. It don't remember my skin, don't know my name, don't care. It's just gold and a stone floating through thin air. I walked past the shop yesterday, saw it in the case, next to watches that lied in necklaces full of disgrace. The sun hit the diamond, threw light on the glass, and for a second I swore it looked bad. They say objects don't feel, but this one held my vow. Felt my pulse on my wedding day, felt me cry on my knees somehow. Now it's just a thing again, no history, no way. While I'm still carrying the ghost of the love it couldn't save. Oh, it's a secondhand ring, but my heart still first-hand broke. You walked away clean, left me tangled in the smoke of a promise turned to metal, sold for a month's cheap bread. And the cruelest part, it fits someone else instead. I got the cash, paid the rent, but every night I dream in gold. There's an echo in this house where love used to live. The wind's blowing through the doorway like it knows my name. Every creak and whisper sounds the same. Your coat still hanging where you left it that night, and I still reached beside me when I turn off the light. You're gone, but I can't move on. Every breath I take feels wrong. I keep singing to the silence in this room. Since you left, baby, I've been singing to the moon. I walk the floor in circles where your footprints used to fall. Your voice still lingers in the hall. The coffee's cold and the They float out the window and drift away. You took my laughter, left the rain. Now every note I sing just spells your name. Oh, you're gone, but I can't move on. Every breath I take feels wrong. I keep singing to the silence in this room. Since you left, baby, I've been singing to the moon. The night feels empty, the stars don't shine like they used to. Now I'm just a lonely woman singing the blues for you.